Arlington is home to one of the best school systems in the country, one of the top 0.5% in the country. So we have a pretty good school system. We have immersion programs. We have about 28% of the population is Latino. So we have programs that teach not only the kids, but also the parents. We engage them in their education, or like Proyecto Familia, for pre-K kids and teaching the parents. So we have a range of programs that we have been working to close the achievement gap, and if we make some progress, we still have a way to go. And so Arlington, it's a pretty good locality. This also brings some challenges because an attractive community. We have the lowest crime index since 1960. Our schools are pretty good. Taxes is fairly low. In Northern Virginia, we have one of the lowest taxes for the major jurisdictions. So that means people want to come and live in that community. This presents challenges for affordability. So affordable housing is a crucial subject for us. We just preserved a wonderful immigrant minority community in the Buckingham neighborhood of Arlington, where many Latinos particularly who have been living there for quite a while are not going to be displaced and going to continue to live, not only rent, but also we've offered opportunities to buy and become homeowners. So, we can find win-win situations in those difficult subjects that we are confronting in everyday lives. So, Arlington is a caring, inclusive, and welcoming community. We want to keep it that way, and it's not going to happen by just wishing it so, though. We held diversity dialogues last year, for example, to talk about the importance of diversity and inclusiveness, and see how we can do better in the future. And we are continuing to work on that, and what we are asking people is not your race or your ethnicity that counts, it's the content of your character and how you're going to engage in civic life in our community to make our life a better quality of life. And so with that, we welcome everyone that can be part of our community, and we'll continue to keep it that way. In 2007, in the heat of the intensity of anti-immigrant sentiment, where other localities were passing resolutions attacking immigrants, we in Arlington took the opposite and highlighted the positive contributions that immigrants, Latinos, make to not only our county, the region, and the state, but also to the nation. So for us, we are ready to work with the Obama administration and anybody that wants to find a fair solution for our immigration dilemma. We know the system is broken, and what we want to make sure is that you don't persecute people for what background they have or whatever status they have in life. What we want to make sure is in this economic crisis that we find a path to earned legalization to those who might be undocumented, who can become taxpayers and then pay their fair share to our localities, and then thereby have a fair competition for American workers, and also that immigrants are not exploited because of their immigration status. So we are going to fight for comprehensive immigration reform, which cannot be only focused on the border security. We've got to deal with those. We've got to look at employers and have a legal system of workers. But we also have to realize, look, there are people here who have been working hard, keeping this country, its economy strong, and we have some difficulties globally in the economy, but by and large, the ones who have kept, especially in the urban areas, the economy is going have been immigrants. It is time that we then pass comprehensive immigration reform that has to include a path to earn legalization, and we're ready to work as partners with the administration and many other organizations like the National Immigration Forum, the Center for American Progress, and others, partners like NCLR, LULAC, MALDEF, to help the President enact comprehensive immigration reform. Arlington, by and large, is considered to be a pretty good locality, very successful. However, we're not immune. The economic crisis has also hit us. Even though we have the lowest foreclosures in the entire state, and we have the lowest unemployment in the state of Virginia, there are also challenges, and we have to plan ahead. This year we passed the budget in which we protect the safety net, for instance, of our nonprofit that help the most vulnerable in our community, the homeless, tenants, folks who have become unemployed and don't have enough money for food. So we have had food banks, numbers have increased. So we have protected the safety net to help those. And so it's a partnership. We know we need to work also with our nonprofits to keep us going. The government alone doesn't have the answers. And we need to work in partnership with the nonprofits, the business sector, and the entire community to increase the system for our community and to help and address this effectively, this economic crisis.